The time is 23rd, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, July 23rd, 2018. Got on! Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, July 23rd, 2018. It is 8 a.m., 77 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:01 is President Trump fires off explosive threat to Iran's leader. Toronto's mass shooting, 14 hit, 1 dead as gunman opened fire. Shooter was killed. Trump's tweet means that the press has even more questions to ask. The FBI's Carter Page document released a Trump meeting with Peter dominated Sunday shows. Iran to the U.S. You can't provoke the Iranian people. William Evans will be stepping down as commissioner of the police force in Boston. Women impaled by beach umbrella in Ocean City, Maryland. Officer in Washington State fatally struck by police vehicle during chase. Another officer critically injured. Syria's white elements evacuated from Israel. Trump again reverses course on Russian affairs calls it all a big hoax. Donald Trump is reportedly familiar with North Korea's failed to honor his handshake. 4 men arrested in connection with a Perth acid attack on 3-year-old British boy, police said. Attleboro area librarians offered different reactions of Laura Ingalls Wilder's name being removed from award. Library service offered at local laundromat and flea market in Providence. Papa John's out of its poison pill to limit founder John Schneider's stake. Tesla turns to supplies reduce costs and become profitable. Jamie Auto Show ships to June in 2020 Plant Street Festival in Detroit. Look at that stocks today out. Down 6.3 points at 25.58.12. SP 5 down 2.66 at 2801.83. And Nasdaq down 5.10 at 7820.20. So, the issue of North Korea's human rights is being overshadowed again by more pressing issues such as denuclearization. So, scorching heat continues to grip the nation as the temperature of the Southern City said reach a breaking out 104 degrees Fahrenheit on Monday. So, the number of farmers taking off work in South Korea for childcare surged by 66% in the first half of this year compared to the same period last year. NASA astronauts celebrated the first U.S. women in space died 6 years ago Monday after a life to inspire women and girls to pursue careers in space. Attleboro's new high school include parts of old. SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launches at Cape Canaveral. Longest total lunar eclipse of the 21st century coming Friday. HPV, due to kill need of prevention among men. Chinese premier vows to clean up vaccine industries did in 2016. And 4 years after MH17 died, and advocates urge continued attention to AIDS crisis. Peter, chill news time. 8:04 on this Monday morning. Time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox powered the Detroit Tigers in Detroit yesterday, 8-9-1. Tonight, they'll be opening up a 3-game series against the Baltimore Orioles down to Baltimore game time, 7:10 p.m. Michael calls Tiger Woods contending golf to be back to being great. JaVale McGee's ready to create his own legacy with the Lakers. Jim Harbaugh wins his Big Ten media days facing win-now reality, and Saquon Barkley signs $31.2 million rookie deal with the New York Giants for 4 years. Peter Children's time is 8:05 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a Peter Channel traffic and trends check. Baby, let's study off on the MBTA where the Fitchburg train 408. 7:10 a.m. mid-mile is operating 20-30 minutes. Be asking between air and North Station due to a mechanical issue. Alright, look at the highways and byways in New England on this Monday morning. In Rhode Island, 95 south outside, it's open to protect that out of the downtown Providence. 95 at the north outside, it's open to Route 30 to work on to Route 10 and Creston. 195 west outside, it's open to Seacock to downtown Providence. 146 at the south outside, it is over at Route 95 at downtown Providence. 146 at both ends back to 146 at Route 99 in the Providence area, in the North Smithfield area, 99, the north outside, it's open to 126 out of Route 128 to the Lincoln North Smithfield stretch. Forward both ends about the North Keystone stretch. 138 eastbound side, also the Jamestown Bridge. Jamestown, Newport Battle Bridge is on. Looking good. Out of the Cape. Board Bridge on the southbound side. A little slow on the southbound side, northbound side. It's looking good at Summer Bridge and both ends. It's looking good. 485 on the northbound side. Also after 105 at Middleburg. 95 on the northbound side. So between 152 and the downbound side of Route 485 out in Mansfield. 485 on the southbound side. Also on 148 Mansfield. 95 on the northbound side. Stop and go between Stop Base to the shut out of Route 128 in Kenton. 24 on the northbound side. So between 139 to Sort Line of Route 128 in Kenton. And Route 3 on the northbound side of this whole one. Derby Street in England on the Braintree Split. 7 Expressway at both ends of back between Dorchester and the Braintree Split. 120 southbound side slope between Randolph all the way on to the Braintree Split. 120 at the northbound side and slope between Route 35 and Kenton on the Route 20 Waltham. 120 at the northbound side slope Linfield Church. 120 southbound side also between Redden all the way on to Waltham. 93 at both ends of downtown Boston. Mass Pike eastbound side. It's so between Route 9 and Fairmont all the way on to the Southeast Expressway at downtown Boston. 45 at the northbound side. So between 16 and Milford on the Mass Pike in Westboro. 485 at the southbound side. So between Bolton all the way on the Route 485 at Marlborough. 128 southbound side. Also between Redden all the way on to Waltham. Mass Pike westbound side. So the Newton stretch. 93 both at down to Boston backed up. Mass Pike westbound side. So between Loader and South Boston. 93 on southbound side, so that's Boston all the way down to Bedford. 93 on the northbound side, it is so for the Bedford stretch. 93 stop and go between 45 and over on Route 128 out in Canton. With to Route 128 out in Redden. 120 at the northbound side, also Peabody stretch. 3 at the southbound side, so from 45 low all the way to Billerica. 495 on both ends of between Musgrave down to Westford, and 495 at the northbound side, also Tewksbury stretch. Down in Summer New Hampshire, every turnback on the southbound side. So between Manchester, Urban on the Merrimack. 93 southbound side, also Durham, New Hampshire. And 485 on the northbound side, also on Route 85 out in Amesbury. And spotted turnback on the southbound side, also around Route 4, Durham, New Hampshire. Falmouthsburg, westbound side, a little slow. 290 on the eastbound side, so between 149 Route 9 in Worcester. 190 on both ends of back around 290 in Shrewsbury. 291 southbound side, also on the Mass Pike up in Springfield. And 91 on the northbound side, also Agua down to Route 291. And 91 on the southbound side, it is slow between 291 and 84 to Norfolk. 91 on both ends back to 291 on the Norfolk stretch. 84 both ends back to Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. And 84 westbound side, so between Newtown and Denver, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway westbound side, also Bridgeport down to New Canaan. And 95 on the southbound side, so between Fairfield all the way to Stafford. 95 on the southbound side, also at Route 91 and New Haven. 91 on the southbound side, also on the 95 in New Haven. And up in Maine, one of the southbound side, also Pennsylvania, Maine, but it's looking good. And here's A789, 91 on the southbound side, also up in New York, Vermont, and I'm at 55 southbound side, also in Southern Quebec, and towards the U.S.-Canadian border. Peter Challenger's time, 8:09 on this Sunday, on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar satellite, nope, it shows some spotty rain showers down around the Franklin area, stretching all the way up south of Halston and down around Millis, and east of Milford, Hopedale, and Mendon, and patchy rain showers down around Northbridge and Sutton, and down around Brooks and Emerson, and down at North Brookfield and West Warren, and stretching all the way down central portions of Connecticut, and a lot of showers and storms from Keene, New Hampshire, all the way down to western Berkshires and Massachusetts, and down around much of Connecticut, and a lot of showers and storms down around from Wetland, Vermont, all the way down to east tip of New York State, and all the way down to New York City, and showers and storms down around central New York State, and down to Pennsylvania, down to northern Maryland, and showers and storms west of Waterville, Maine, and stretch for the mountain lines from Berlin, New Hampshire, all the way down to southern Vermont. And it's going to be trying to see where they mean going. They're going to be headed towards the northwest. And take a look at the Futurecast radar. My take on these showers and storms for today, it is going to be on the hit and miss variety of the storms as expect. If you got any outdoor plans, just keep your eyes sky and keep your eyes peeled to the sky for any shower thunderstorm activity. Alright, let's take a look at the current conditions around the region. It is in the upper 60s to 70s for much of southern New England, with a 55-degree reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. "75 degrees on temperature to north, humidity 94%, 2.73 degrees, barometer 3.18 inches, rising slowly, wind speed it is east is common." Okay, look at it. Hazardous weather outlook. Day 1 today tonight. Scattered showers and thunderstorms bring locally heavy downpours and acid severe thunderstorms will localized flash flood as possible. And scattered showers and thunderstorms will locally heavy rain downpours late Wednesday to Thursday. And acid severe thunderstorm or localized flash flood as possible on those days. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. For today, chance of showers and thunderstorms possible at 11 a.m. Patchwork before 9 a.m. west. Clouds sky high about 80 degrees, south about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Just make sure it's 30%. Wind new wave odds less than 10 minutes possible as possible thunderstorms for tonight. Most of the gusts about 7 degrees, south about 7 miles an hour. For Tuesday, punch estimate 84 degrees, south about 6 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, slight chance of showers up to 10 p.m. Punch log after 10 p.m. Otherwise, most of the gusts about 7 degrees, south about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Just make sure 20%. Wednesday, chance of showers at thunderstorms possible at noon. Punch log before 9 west. Most of the gusts coming at 83 degrees and south about 6 to 9 miles an hour. Just make sure 50%. Wednesday night, chance of showers at thunderstorms. The showers likely will possibly be a thunderstorm up to 9 p.m. Most of the gusts about 71 degrees. Just make sure 6% for Thursday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Most gusts about 80 to about 69 degrees and just make sure it's 40%. Friday, chance of showers before 10 a.m. Punty Sunday, the most common 87 about 68 degrees, just make sure 30%. Saturday, chance of showers, Punty Sunday, 84 degrees and low 64, just make sure 30%. Sunday, most of that's 84 degrees. And that's going for the Peter Channel Morning News on this July 23rd, 2018 on a Monday morning. People, you have a good morning, goodbye, you have a good day.